Holy jeez, a bunch of you in the chat already. Whoa, this is for all of you now. This was originally for Cobra, but this is for everybody here. Holy jumping, go Leafs, go. Holy jeez, Petster, Sidley, hello, Thievis, you know? S-Man's in the house. That confused Habs fan showed up to wish us well. You know, it's an insane night tonight. It's an insane night. Oh, I'm so happy. Mitchie the Kid, haven't seen you in a little while. Oh my goodness, you're all getting a free sip too. You're all getting a free chug. Right on. Sound off in that chat, man. Make some noise tonight. I want to thank everybody who subs, everybody who follows along, everybody who just recently subscribed on the YouTube channel. I mean, all y'all. Thank you so much. Let's get super hyped. This is the perfect night to do it. Oh, what a game, right? Sound off in that chat anytime you want, even if I'm mid-speech. I promise you, it's all welcome. It's all good. You know, everybody's in the house. Veterans, vintage folks like myself and Leslie. All these folks in the chat here. Cobra and Mitchie the Kid and Sidley and Petster and Big Willie Nylander and Thievis and Fruitcake just joined along. I'm missing S-Man in there somewhere too. Sharkberry Games is here. Holy, it's a big crowd tonight. It's a big crowd tonight. And don't be afraid to spam people with that link for people, all right? Let them know where we're coming after each game. All right? Because boy, whoo, what a game. And I gotta say, right? Anyone who thought that the Leafs can't do something like this, anyone who thought that they can't do it can totally suck it. All right? That's what that is, right? This is an honorary flag for that, right? Hyper Lobster 39, right? Anyone who thought that the Leafs can't do something like this against the Tampa Bay Lightning can officially suck it, all right? Huge times. And you know what? A lot of those people wear stuff like this. A lot of those people that were saying that stuff wear stuff like this, right? But whether or not they can continue to do this, hey, that's a different story, right? And no one's expecting that. I think we can all agree in the chat. You know, this is an insane game. You're not going to see 4 games in a row like that. So, you know, Tampa's going to bounce back hard in this second one. I'm not saying they're going to win. You know, the Leafs can still beat them at their best, but I'm saying I think we're going to see a much different team come game 2 from the Tampa Bay Lightning, right? They're going to come back hard and fierce, and they're going to want blood. And I don't mean physically even. I mean on the score sheet, everything. They're going to want a statement win as well, because, boy, the Leafs just tore them apart, right, folks? Sound off again, man. Right on. Matthews, 2 goals tonight, right? Oh, mwah, right? Marner, first goal in however long, right? Here's one for Marner, too. Woo! Woo! You know he likes to get that one off his back. Just boom! Right? Just Lowry. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And a Campbell shutout. Oh my God, guys! Did we even know? Are we even talking about that in the chat right now? Right? Holy jeez! Jack Campbell shutout against the 2-time Stanley Cup champions. Right? Holy jeez! Woo! I mean, that was a beautiful thing to see. Now, did he get it all by himself, or was there actually good defense? Like, really, really solid defense. I mean, guys, I said on this channel several times, I don't like how they play defense. But as long as they win games, I don't care, because they're the professionals, and ultimately that's what it's all about. If you win, you can play whatever style you want. And even though I didn't like how they set up defensively, I thought, okay, as long as they outscore their problems, they're good. They didn't even have to do that tonight. They just shut it down, man. They just shut it down. Tampa had like no chances, right? Like nothing that was really dangerous. And the ones that got through, like we've said before, Campbell was snagging them. Oh! See, because they feed off each other, right? When the defense plays better and locks it down, that motivates the goaltender, because the first few shots they see are pretty easy to handle, and they feel confident. And then when it gets out of control, then they can make a diving, sprawling glove save or something like that and totally turn a game around or solidify it or whatever, right? So that's the kind of game that Campbell got to play. He got to settle into his first one, right? At home. He's got his boys playing nice in front of it, and then they feed off of his good performance, and it's all symbiotic, man. It's all symbiotic. You can't isolate these stats. That doesn't happen. It's symbiotic. You have to incorporate all of them, right? They win and lose as a team in hockey more than anywhere else, and tonight's game was a perfect one to show that. Oh, right? So, I mean, folks, you're getting crazy in that chat. I love it. Keep it going. If you want proof, they held the 2-time Stanley Cup champions to just 23 shots. 23 shots, guys. 23 shots. You know, to their, 30, was it 36, something like that? I forget now. It was in the 30s, right? 2-time Stanley Cup champion, no problem. 23 shots or 25 shots or whatever it was. 23. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting tonight. I mean, right there. So you got that. Vasilevsky, solved. Okay, I'm not saying they're going to light him up like that. He's going to bounce back too. He might even get a shutout or two himself. You don't know. He's the best goalie in the league right now, I think. So I'm expecting him to bounce back hard. But the point is, you can score on him. There is no doubt the Leafs can score on him with multiple people. Muzzin as well, throw him in there. You know what I mean? Everybody is capable of scoring on Vasilevsky on the Leafs. That's an incredible thing. That's an incredible thing. So they got that solved. That's not going to be an issue. Toughness is solved. Anyone going to doubt their toughness now? Huh? All the naysayers, right? Anyone going to doubt their toughness? I mean, I don't even think they needed it. I don't think they needed to take it to that level at all tonight, and they probably still would have owned the Tampa Bay Lightning the way they were playing, right? They were just on fire. Everything was clicking. But toughness solved too, right? Now, look, who got ejected at the beginning? I'm already forgetting. Yeah, Kyle Clifford. Sorry, what am I thinking? Thank you very much. I knew if I just hung on long enough, you guys would remind me. Thank you so much. Kyle Clifford, with the little hit from behind, I'm not condoning it, guys. He shouldn't have done it. It was a dumb play because no matter what, that's a penalty at least. That's a penalty at least, and he didn't need to take that one because it puts your team down in the power play, right? Or you're doing the penalty kill to their power play. You don't want that. So I don't like the hit at all. So Tampa fans, chill if you think I'm supporting it. I definitely don't think it was a game ejection, though. I mean, we've seen hits from behind that barely got 2 minutes in this league. And it's just a little bump. It's a little bump. I know he got banged up. I'm not saying it's clean. It's a dirty hit, right? But immediate ejection? Are you kidding me? With half the stuff I see Boston get away with in this league, I'm like, come on. In the playoffs, too, to kick a guy out that early. I'm like, holy jeez, you know? Like 2 minutes, maybe give him a 4. You could even give him a 5 if he still gets to stay in the game somehow. I don't know if that's allowed, but I think 5 is automatically getting kicked out. But you know what I mean? So I didn't like that part. But overall, it was like 20 penalties in the game, man. 20 penalties in the game. That's insanity, right? And it wasn't unjustified, really. There was a lot of just craziness going down. But everybody wants to see the calls now, right? They could have probably let a lot of that go back in the day. And I know we come out on top big time, so I'm not complaining here by any means. I'm not saying the refs did anything bad for Toronto in the end. It didn't affect us one bit. But in the old days, I mean, they might have called only half those penalties. And the score might have remained the same still. Like, it's a weird thing. So the toughness is solved as well, too. What's there left to solve? Now it's just a matter of can they do it, you know? Because, like, this ultimately means nothing in terms of a 7-game series. We know that, right? You can have a really hot first game, and anything can still happen. You can't rule out your opponent ever, ever, ever. So we know that that's going to be a factor still. But don't tell me that we can't do anything anymore. I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear nobody after tonight's game think the Toronto Maple Leafs can't do something special this year. If you're going to say can't, like so blatantly definite, suck it. Suck it. That's my official statement, and if you come at me with that stuff for the rest of the playoffs, that's my response every time now, okay? Suck it. And before we get into the crowd stuff, and I really want to get into this too, because you guys are going nuts, I want to mention the other people that were going nuts tonight as well too. Guys, give it up in the chat for that home crowd. For that home crowd tonight. Holy! I don't care what anybody says. Wearing suits, lower bowl, upper bowl, whatever you want to say. Everyone in that building tonight was a Leafs fan. I mean, a down-to-the-bone Leafs fan. I don't know how they got that to happen. I don't know what turned on in everybody, but whoever was there tonight, whether you be, primo seats behind the net or whatever, or nosebleeds hanging on for dear life, you all brought it tonight. And a big flag wave as well goes to that home crowd tonight. That was a pleasure to watch on TV. That was a pleasure. And I know, guys, people will say, yeah, but it's playoff hockey. It's Toronto. Of course they're going to be loud like that. No, they were never that loud. I don't remember the last time that a crowd was that loud from puck drop to final buzzer, guys. Puck drop to final buzzer. Are we kidding right now? Insanity. It was a pleasure to watch. Thank you to all the fans who showed up there and brought it. Thanks to all the people here that brought it tonight too. It's really live, really happening. Oh man, all the hustle and everything. Thank you so much. So now I want to prove it, as I always do, to the people who follow, subscribe, come out and visit and chat, and, follow on YouTube and stuff. I want to get into that chat, and I want to let you guys have a voice here tonight too, okay? Lots of you are here tonight, so if you stick around, I'll stick around, okay? Let's make it happen, and let's go.